Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you, please don't make this huge caulking mistake that I made. In this video, I will be telling you exactly about the mistake that I made when I caulked this bathtub around here. Now, and I'll show you the mistake, I'll tell you why I made that mistake in a moment, but when I first did this job right here, this is in a bathroom in a new house that my wife and I purchased. And I first did this job and I was so proud of the straight line that I achieved. If you see, it has a nice clean line. It looked amazing. And then a couple days later, I noticed it actually is starting to separate from the bathtub. And in addition to that, it's cracking all in here. As you can see, all of that caulking right there is cracking, and it doesn't really feel very spongy at all. It doesn't feel very flexible. It feels quite hard. And I couldn't figure out what the problem was. So I said, you know what, maybe the tube of caulking was expired. Maybe it was a bad tube of caulking. Maybe something happened. And then I went and I looked at the tube that I was using, and I noticed that I actually got the tube for windows and doors. Now there's a big difference between the caulking for windows and doors and the one that I should have used, which is right here, this one right here, which, as you can see, this is for kitchen, bath, and plumbing. There's a big difference, okay? The caulking for windows and doors is meant to be quite hard because windows and doors don't flex. So when you put caulking around the window or door, it doesn't have to be flexible. You actually want it to be hard. You want it to be nice and solid to avoid any disturbance of any sort. On the other hand, caulking for kitchen, bath, and plumbing has to be a lot more flexible, a lot more durable. The reason is because as you put water in a bath, okay, the bathtub flexes a little bit, and so basically the caulking needs to be nice and spongy, nice and flexible so it can flex with the bath. So in addition to that mistake of using the wrong caulking, and I'll tell you why I bought the wrong tube in a moment, in addition to that, I didn't fill the bathtub with any water, and you should. If you are doing new caulking around a bathtub, you should actually fill it with water while you're about to caulk the bathtub. And then that water allows the bathtub to sort of be flexed inwards. You put the caulking on there, you let it dry for a little bit, and then you drain the water. So the caulking actually is able to maneuver with the bathtub. Now, the reason that I purchased the wrong tube right here is simply because we were in a new house and I knew that a lot of the caulking had to be redone. So I just ordered a 12-pack of caulking online, and I just, I saw the brand, I know the tube for the most part, so I said it should be good to go. I just ordered the 12-pack. I didn't even look at whether or not it was for kitchen, bath, and plumbing. I just ordered it and didn't think about it. I applied it and it looked great until a few days later when I noticed, like I said, all of those cracks right there, and the separation, even here where there's no crack, the separation from the bathtub. So the cracks also could be simply because this is a narrow area right here. There's not much backing, but I believe, the overall feel of the caulking is just really hard, and you don't want that in a bathtub. So to the best of my knowledge, it is because I used the wrong type of caulking. Now, I could leave it like this. I mean, it is, for the most part, it is water resistant. It's not really going to let any water go through for the most part. Also, considering the fact that this bathtub had no caulking before, this is a huge step up. However, it's a big mistake. I'm going to rectify it. I have the time tonight. I'm going to just remove all of this caulking, and I'm going to apply a new solid bead of the kitchen, bath, and plumbing caulking right over here. I'm going to fill the bathtub with water and make sure it gets done properly. Now, just like, as you know, we all make mistakes. I've re-caulked bathtubs probably like 20 times, okay? And I pretty much have never made this mistake. I've almost never made any mistakes with it, but you know what? When you try and do things quickly, mistakes happen. So take your time, get the job done right, just get it done properly, make sure you use the right type of caulking, make sure you're taking the right precautions, and it'll turn out nicely, you won't have any cracks, and you'll be good to go. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.